Hello, 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 hello. This is Brian Paul Barrett with the Altered Balloon Voice. And welcome to Barrett's Mandela Effect. Barrett's Mandela Effects. Full moon, full strawberry moon on Mondays. We're June 8th, folks. And I got quite a few things to talk about. So, I'm going to talk about a few things that what you actually remember doing the consciousness test, the once reality test, and see what you actually still see or remember. Or mostly people will be clearly remember before the shift, but a few people may still see what they actually see, unlike my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a few things. Now, first is staples. Now, I have this very old water-resistant glossy photo postcards. Of course, it's a Staples in Salem, New Hampshire, about a couple miles away where I live. There was actually two at one time in Salem, New Hampshire. There was also one in North Andover. There's also a distribution center in South Lawrence as well. It was part of Superior Supreme. The logo very similar. Now, many people recall Staples having the normal S-T-A-P and a normal L, not an L with part of the staple resembles like a, the male resembles the part of the upside down U with the normal E and S. If you still clearly see when I'm pointing to a normal L without that kind of a funny extension that resembles a staple, please comment. Please comment. If you clearly past remember that was actually a normal L on staples, please comment. This is not the most current logo, of course. There was just about quite recently. It actually changed. They actually redesigned the logo around 2018. It has this on that new logo. And okay, second is the Pillsbury. The Pillsbury Doughboy. Yeah, you got the Doughboy. Okay, there's two things about the Doughboy I want to talk about in Pillsbury itself. One, if you still see the blue bow ties on this set here, if you still see blue bow ties, please comment. If you clearly remember if it was blue bow ties, on the Pillsbury Doughboy, blue bow ties you always have seen instead of white bow ties in the scarf and bow tie, please comment. I'm seeing white scarf and bow tie in this set. And people clearly remembered, but I'm not sure if check the original Pillsbury box. You probably better find the consciousness. If you see blue scarf and bow tie on all those Pillsbury boxes in your eyes, please comment. But in my eyes, I'm seeing white scarf and bow tie. Now, this is a salt and pepper set that my late grandmother had, and online in eBay they actually have blue. They actually do make blue ones, blue scarf and bow ties, and a few of them that they actually have sets that have the blue on them. So this could be Mandela effect residue, folks. Okay, it's number two. The way Pillsbury is spelled is, in my eyes, in many eyes, is Pillsbury. Pillsbury. even some of the streets, street has a name, Pillsbury Street, like like in various cities and towns. Not in here where I live, but like in Chester, New Hampshire, some I believe something like that. One person who was I guess it was a cousin of Sandy Demers. I had worked at Marriott years ago. Kind of a teacher. I guess she has a relative. I don't know, like a named Danielle, and I did caught on the residue about something about Pillsbury Street, and she actually wrote it using Pilsbury with one L. Now some people actually, even my friend named Jennifer Cloyd, who I worked with her at Market Basket at the Courtesy Booth, she actually recently wrote how it is spelled Pillsbury, Pilsbury. And now, if you still clearly remember, still see the way it's spelled, Pilsbury, please comment. I'm seeing it as P-I double L's, L-L-S-B-U-R-Y, double L's. Not everybody's seeing double L's on the cake maker Pillsbury, and the dolls and so forth, and crescent stuff. But I actually put it on my story last month about it, and get the attention. So another discovery, and I want to talk about is the common spring water formula. I think it's like an energy drink or something. It's like spring water. Some people may be seeing, this is kind of new, fairly new. Some people may be seeing it differently than my eyes, but the camera I'm pointing to, this is a little bit strange. Now, is it essentia or is it essential? Okay, the way I'm seeing it is ESSENTIA. If you see ESSENTIA L, if you see the letter lowercase L on the end here, what I'm pointing to, you must comment. If you see the lowercase L as well, there's no lowercase L in my eyes, so some people may be seeing it as lowercase L. Of course, some people are clearly seeing this as lowercase L. It's ESSENTIA from my eyes, but a lot of people clearly remember it was ESSENTIAL. There is no such history and logo as essential on the drink maker, and this is kind of a recent Mandela effect, and I'm doing my own video. No, I gotta talk about Madonna, folks. 30 years ago, she was made famous with she actually made an X-rated video that aired on MTV 30 years ago around this time. I believe she was in the Dick Tracy movie as well around this time too, in 1990, 30 years ago. And she made big. She was in the 1980s and on MTV around 1982, 83, Holiday and so forth, and she had a lot of anti-religious songs, like a Virgin, The Material Girl, Papa Don't Preach. She was kind of making fun of the religion and making fun of God, she, in a way, but there is a one Mandela effect on Madonna. Now, a lot of people have show names, they had changed the names to show names and so forth. But there is no history whatsoever in this world about her real name was Louise. There is no such history as her real name. Her real first name is Louise. It has always been Madonna. But Donna Louise was a middle name. Kit Coin is a last name. No, but I might have remembered it that her real name, many people really clearly remembered, is actually that she was born Louise Marie Kitcoin. Louise Marie Kitcoin. Maybe in a parallel world that people past remember. And there was also a part that she actually kissed Britney Spears at the MTV Video Awards in September 2003, when Britney Spears was just kicking off the Onyx tour, the songs that she made toxic. And several months later, I went to see her at the Verizon Wireless Arena in Manchester, 555 Elm Street, just 3 days before my 29th birthday in 2004, April 6, 2004. I went to see Britney Spears and had a whooping good time. And I didn't get an autograph that day, but I actually bought it at the Mall of Rockham Park in 2007. And this is interesting, folks. Now, there's a Mandela effect, pretty good Mandela effect about Britney Spears. Her name, the spelling of the name is a little bit different. Some see. Many people remembered, or even clearly may even see, these very images and how it was spelled may be different than what I see in my eyes, folks. Now I'm going to talk about it. Okay, here's Britney Spears. There's another one. Okay, how do you spell the name? Is it Britney? Is it Britney? Is it Britney in cursive? Or do you see it or clearly remember it or even see it even in this image right here? Britany. Okay, Britany. Britany. And even this. Is it Britany? Now these are some old magazines I had. If you see it's Britt, the double T's, Any, please comment. I always grew up and seeing it as Britney. But a few people I actually found residue on eBay, folks. eBay and stuff. People post, even on Facebook, how Britney, the first name, how it's spelled. And she was born in December 2nd, 1981, in this reality. But some people remember that she was actually born in December 2nd, 1982, not 1981, but 1982. And I believe that she was born in Louisiana in the other reality. Well, in this reality, she wasn't born in Louisiana. She was born in Mississippi. Her very younger years, she lived in Mississippi. Then she moved to Louisiana in this world. But some people may clearly remember that she may have been always that she was born in Louisiana. She was Louisiana born, but that's not it. She was Mississippi born, and she moved to Louisiana. And was it a Mandela effect that she did not have such a crazy lifestyle? Maybe she about her bald hair and all that, and got into some mess in 2007. Let's say if if this image here doesn't look like she's bald or something, but she looks something else. If she has all the hair, please comment. I'm seeing her bald image of Britney Spears, and she was in going through a mess. If you don't remember seeing her like that in the being ripped with a paparazzis and shaving her hair like that, if you don't remember that, clearly don't remember that, yeah, that she nearly lost her life, please comment. And there was a show around in the 2000s on I think it was a TLC. It was called The Curious World. Curious World from TLC. There was a show, and it turns out there's no such thing. There was no such thing as a show. The Curious World from TLC, the Learning Channel. Anyway, Mandela Effect Monday. Please comment on my videos. I'm gonna share it on Facebook and YouTube. This is Brian Paul Barrett.